morning, people. I've got to address it. Wayne Rooney. I like Wayne. Good guy. Met him a few times. Brilliant pundit. An absolutely outstanding player. But on the overlap, he's still harping on about the Aguero moment and the game and the referee saying it's bent. Now, this is the biggest deflection tactic that Manchester United ex-players do. The fact is, Wayne, you bottled an 8-point lead, with 6 games to go. That is a fact. So relying on QPR, who were down on their arse, to beat Manchester City at the Etihad to win you the league and saying you were hard done to, is not really the story, is it? If you'd have gone and done your job and beat Wigan, and then not drawn to Everton 4-4, and not got beat off City at the Etihad, then you'd have won the league by a canter. But the fact is, it's still burning deep inside that Manchester United team, that Alex Ferguson-led Manchester United team, bottled an 8-point lead. So instead of talking about Aguero and QPR and Paddy Kenny, you need to be talking about why the best so-called manager on the planet, at the time, Alex Ferguson, and the best team, bottled an 8-point lead. People like to talk about the word bottled these days for Arsenal, etc. But the real bottlers were Manchester United in 2012. 8-point lead with 6 games to go. And you lost the league. And you're relying on Joey Barton and Digibel Cease. Come on, Wayne. Sort your head out. Get over it now. Or go to therapy. Up the Blues. Aguero!
Good that, innit? It's good that. It's good that.
Very good, Steve. Very good.
Very good. Welcome back. Football is back. We are back. We are the South Stands back. I have no heating, so my heater is back on my feet because it's fucking cold. You know, I went to bed last night and it was like, do you know what? New build house and that. I was like, it's not that cold. It's all right. Woke up this morning, came downstairs. It's like, bit nippy. Yeah, do you know what? He's spot on. He's spot on, though. Steve is spot on. I keep saying this to everyone this season, that like when people are talking about the league being done in November and whatever.
Yeah.
Our first ever league, we were 8 points behind Man United with 6 games to go.
I'll tell you this true story, what happened with that. As you know, I live in Melbourne, okay? And I was watching the Everton game against Man U. And when Everton equalised, I was doing the dying fly on my living room floor when they equalised. The dying fly, you know, when you go on the floor and your legs and arms go in the air. I couldn't believe it, screaming my head off. At that moment, I thought, right, I got my laptop out and booked a flight back to Manchester. Right? I thought we were going to win the league. We're going to win the league. And I got back the day before the derby at the Etihad. I went to that game. I went to the Arsenal game, the Newcastle game away. And there was that QPR game. Sat next to my dad, which was great. And all I remember is when Sergio scored that goal, being 4 rows in front of me when all the celebrations died down, and obviously I sat down in my seat next to my dad. My dad was laughing his head off, thinking only City could win the league this way. There's no other club could do it that way, and he's right, because it was typical City.
It was, and
they put the fans through absolute hell.
Do you know what? The thing is, right? It is an absolute, and we'll talk about that and City, and the fact that City nearly bottled it but didn't. But it was a bottle job for Man United.
Yeah, it was.
Major. We can talk about any bottle job from Arsenal or any bottle job from Liverpool. That bottle job for Man United was, and what is it? What is it Lee calls them? Oh, I can't remember what he calls it now. Well, a momentous. I'm going to call it a momentous bottle job, because it was.
Oh man,
they were 8 points clear with 8 points clear with 6 games to go.
I know.
Arsenal are not 8 points clear now, and people were going, "Oh, fucking hell, Arsenal have to win it." They're not 6 points clear now. 8 points clear with 6 games to go, right? And it's true. Thank you. Biblical stinker. That's it. Biblical stinker from them. But the other thing with Rooney, which I think is even worse, and do you know what? Rooney's out. Rooney's not got a job at the moment, is he?
No.
And clearly his daughter's taught him. His daughter's taught him about, or what his son or daughter have taught him about rage baiting.
Yeah.
So top 3 players this season. Have you seen his top 3 players? He said on the overlap.
No, I've not watched it because I'm only hearing what you've told me. I've not watched the overlap yet.
So his top 3 players: Semenyo. Do you know what? Semenyo's having a good season. And Buemo. Yeah. Buemo's one player of the month. And Victor Gyökeres. So no Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland is not in his top 3 players this season so far. And it's come on, Wayne. Come on, Wayne. Are you getting a bit nervous? You getting a bit nervous?
Was he sat next to Carragher?
Wayne, are you pissed off because Haaland has already scored more international goals than you have? Is that what's pissed you off?
Yeah, of course.
I think it might be. But listen, yesterday, no Gabriel. No Caicedo. It's actually, do you know what? I forgot about the no Gabriel. He's right. Gabriel should be in there for me. He should be in there. Gabriel, for me, at the moment, is best centre-back in the world. We'll see what happens.
He's in for 2 months, isn't he?
Out for 1 to 2 months, yeah. So, come on, people, 50 people in here. I know it's first show back for a while because of international break, and I've been job hunting. On a bit of a priority. I need to get that sorted. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll hear something this weekend. But please, can you smash the like button? And let's get those likes a bit higher. So, yesterday, I was down in London filming for a podcast with, it was me versus Danny Simpson.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what? I've just got to say what a quality guy he is. For someone that's won a Premier League, for someone that came up through the United Academy during that period, and for someone that played alongside Rooney, played alongside Ronaldo, very, very down to earth, normal guy. Me and him had to pick the Manchester City and Manchester United combined 11. But it wasn't from all players. We were given 6 players. We were given 4 goalkeepers, right? And they didn't put Schmeichel in there.
Really?
So basically, because I think they're doing another similar show with another City fan and another person, right?
What goalkeepers did you have?
So the goalkeepers were Van der Sar, Ben Foster, Edison, Joe Hart.
Oh, that's tough.
Well, our decision was Edison. He was going. He was really trying to push Van der Sar. But
I would have said Van der Sar or Edison.
Well, his reasoning for Van der Sar was. His reason for Van der Sar was that, all right, he might not have played as many games as Edison, but his clean sheet ratio for games was phenomenal. And I go, Danny, I presume that when we get later into this, as an example, a right back, you're really going to be pushing, but look how many Premier Leagues they've won, when actually it's only a case of they were at your club longer, right? Gary Neville. So I said, let's think from the start. Do you want to do it based on? And he was like, all right, fair enough. Yeah. So we had Edison in goal. Now for defenders, he had Vidic and Ferdinand, right? As centre backs. I had Diaz and company. And he was like, we've got to put down Ferdinand and Vidic, the best centre back partnership in Premier League history. And I removed Vidic, put Company down and said he's not going anywhere. He's my goat. I said, if there's one City player on this board, it has to be Vincent Company for me. I said,
Absolutely.
our
leader, our captain.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said to him. I said, Danny, you played for Leicester when he scored that goal. You were there. You were on the bench. You saw that goal. And he was like, yeah. I go, and you know about the headers against Man United? So I got Vinny in. Admittedly, the rest of that, so he got Ferdinand in, and then left backs we haven't really got. I mean, you can't compete with. They've got Evra and Irwin, right?
Yeah.
As left backs, who have we got that can compete with Evra and Irwin as left backs?
No, we haven't.
We haven't. It's. I mean, Ake, for me, Ake is probably, if we're talking individual seasons. Sorry, I think Ake probably is our best left back.
It took us 7 years to actually sign a left back.
Yeah, exactly. And now he's not playing.
Yeah.
And now he's not playing.
Exactly.
But then in midfield, I did manage to get. So. In midfield, I managed to get David Silva and Kevin De Bruyne in. So
did you?
Yeah. There's no Rodri wasn't given as a choice to me. Otherwise, I would have pushed for a clean sweep. But because Rodri wasn't there, they got Scholes in. He got Scholes in as a DM.
Well, to be fair, that Man United side that won a lot of trophies in that era. I always, if someone said to me at the time, if you had to pick one Man United player you could take from that era, who would it be? And I've always said Scholes.
Mine would be Rooney. I love Rooney.
Scholes made him tick, mate.
Yeah, no, 100%. Is with Rooney, it's not just from a footballing point of view. It's from, I feel like as a young Englishman, you can really relate to Wayne Rooney, like just a young kid that loved football, came through, and his strength. And also, I'll be honest, from my point of view, the mistakes he made off the pitch. Not saying I made the same mistakes. I haven't got a thing for grannies, but the fact that he made mistakes, right? And we all make mistakes, so one of them ones. But
he used to walk into through doors and had a red light over it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, but anyway, that is going to be out in January. So when we play Man United next, it's going to come out. So it's not going to be out for a while. I was a little bit disappointed because afterwards I spoke to one of my mates. And I didn't realise this. That Danny Simpson's dad is a top blue.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I never knew that, and he's absolutely wench. Used to be security guard at JD Sports. He's massive.
Is he?
Like, as in, bro, the guy's like a bodybuilder, massive. He's huge, yeah. But he's a top blue, and I wish I would have known that. But for anyone that is based around Manchester, you might have heard about Wythenshawe Vets. But Wythenshaw's Vets team's starting to build up a bit of a name for themselves. So they've got Stevie Ireland in there. Papa Cisse's playing for them. Lescott's playing for them. Danny Simpson's actually playing for them this Friday. So anyone knows about Wythenshawe Vets, they're starting to build a real serious football team. They're beating teams like 10-0 and stuff. I think so. But yeah, Danny Simpson's playing for them. Anyway, then we got to the front line. And the front line, I was given, right, we were told we've got to play 3 up top, right?
Okay, go on.
And I was given Aguero and Haaland, right?
And what were they given?
I was given Aguero, Haaland, Foden. They were given Tevez, Rooney, Ronaldo.
Oh,
right?
Jesus Christ.
And it had to be 3 up top. So I first of all said, hold on, why don't we change it to a 4-4-2? I said, are you telling me you wouldn't like to see Aguero playing off of Haaland? And they said, nah, it's got to be 3 up top. I mean, ultimately, you can't play Aguero or Haaland anywhere but through the middle. So then it was like, right, which one are you going to pick, Haaland or Aguero? And that's where we are. Listen, Haaland this weekend, I'm confident he's going to hit the 100 Premier League goal mark against Newcastle. He's currently on 99. It would have been nice for him to get it against Liverpool, but he didn't. But he's about to hit the 100 goal mark. Once he hits the 100 goal mark, I would imagine he will then be, because at the moment, the goal per minute ratio in the Premier League is Sergio Agüero. With, I think it's, what the hell, was that a burp?
Yeah.
You literally burped, right?
Yeah.
You normalise things, Alan. You really do normalise things. But that burp, right, just sounded like you agreeing with me. It kind of went, yes, yes. But who? So my question to you, firstly, and everyone in the chat, I want you lot to get involved in this. If you're picking a best 11 and you have a choice of Haaland or Aguero, who are you picking?
Aguero.
All day long. Aguero.
Yeah.
All day long.
Yeah.
All right. Why?
He's a better footballer.
Well, you sound like a Liverpool fan right now. A better footballer. This football.
Yes.
What
apart from scoring goals, which Haaland is excellent at, he's brilliant, natural. Okay.
Yeah.
Outside the box, Sergio's far better.
Okay, but is that his job?
His job is to score goals.
No. So, Alan, you do recruitment. So when you have job roles, you have primary job roles, you have secondary job roles. What is your primary job? What's your primary job role?
It's to place people.
Right, no. So what's Haaland's primary? Haaland and Aguero's primary job role?
Both of them to score goals.
Okay. Look, which one means more to you? I can understand you saying Aguero, but is Aguero a better striker? Or is it just
his all-round game is better? Haaland is a finisher.
You know, we are doing here what we criticise Liverpool fans for doing about Isaac and Haaland.
We're now doing this. You're going to start making me angry. Sergio is a far better all-round footballer.
Right.
Striker. Haaland is a finisher.
Because assist-wise, they're about the same. They're about the same. Look.
Mate.
Oh, sorry. 1 second, people.
Gas man's here. Going to do a new boiler. Come on, guys. It's got to be Aguero. If you had a choice of prime Aguero or prime Haaland, all day long, it's got to be Aguero.
See, I just see a comment there. Aguero scored 260 goals for his stats. I'm aware, Miles. Rooney scored more goals for Man United than Ronaldo. Who's a better Who's better? But Haaland's only played at City for 3 seasons. This is his 4th season. So what I'm saying, so I get how many goals he scored, but if we're going by, so in that case, is Shearer a better striker than everyone else that's played in the Premier League?
Well, he scored more goals than anybody else.
So in that case, is Shearer better than Haaland?
Yeah.
You think Shearer's better than Haaland?
Yeah.
Okay. I disagree massively. That's because Shearer's been in the league for like 12 years.
Well, right, but he's done it.
He's
done it.
Yeah, but he's been there longer.
He won the league on his own at Blackburn.
I didn't know. I think that Blackburn team was good. Nah. Absolute bullshit. In fact, I'm calling you out for that. Nah, absolute bullshit. Blackburn's defense was quality that season as well. Now I think that was the whole Blackburn team. But if you're saying ultimately, if you score the most goals, it doesn't matter that you scored them over 14
I just
seasons.
think if someone said to me, prime Aguero, prime Haaland, I'd take Aguero.
So is Aguero better than Shearer for you?
No.
Right, okay, but Aguero's scoring ratio is better than Shearer's.
Better.
A lot better than Shearer's. It's better than Henry as well, by the way. It's the best. So, however, once Haaland hits that 100 mark, I would imagine Haaland will start to appear in that chart. as well, because you have to be in the 100 mark to start being considered
So
in
would
that
you
goal
say-
per minute
would you say
ratio.
Haaland- Would you say Haaland or Ronaldo?
Haaland or Ronaldo?
Yeah.
I don't want to say it, but it is Ronaldo, because Ronaldo and Messi are the two best players of all time.
Absolutely, yeah.
But again, that's based on the scoring ratio as well. With Haaland will have a better scoring ratio than Shearer. I think I'm pretty certain Haaland will have a better scoring ratio than Aguero. I'm pretty certain he will. See, for me, I can't lie. What Haaland is.
At the end of the day, mate, it's personal choice.
Yeah, 100%. And the thing is, like I'll always say, so Vincent Kompany will forever be my favourite Manchester City player. He's not our best player, but he's my favourite, right?
Well, the thing was with Vincent Kompany, he was leader, captain, an icon.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah. I mean, this is the thing. Yesterday, when I was speaking with when me and Danny were having the debate on centre backs, and he was. Did you know this is a really interesting fact? So, Rio Ferdinand has never won Player of the Season.
Who?
Rio Ferdinand has never won Premier League Player of the Season. Right?
Cracking centre half.
Vidic has won it twice. So Vidic has won Premier League Player of the Season twice. Rio Ferdinand has never won it, right? But for me,
it's like David Silva, who, with all respect, he's my favourite player for City ever.
And for me, he's City's best. For me,
yeah. The guy was a genius. He was Merlin to me. You know, El Margo, without any day of the week, best footballer I've ever seen plays for City.
Yeah.
I saw Colin Bell play.
But I feel now like Haaland Aguero is going to be a conversation like David Silva, KDB, right? Yeah. Because at the moment, what's the other one? Keep, bench, sell. Keep, bench, sell, right? So you've got keep one, bench one, sell one. Aguero, David Silva, KDB.
Yeah.
So which one are you keeping? Aguero. So start, bench, sell. Aguero, Silva, KDB. In the chat, get involved as well.
That is so hard.
Who are you starting? Aguero, Silva, KDB. Who are you starting?
Silva starting.
Silva starting. All right. Who are you benching? Aguero or KDB?
Aguero.
All right, so you're selling KDB, yeah? Fucking hell.
he's got hamstring at the moment, so I'm selling him.
Yeah, actually, let's just quickly look at the international. Do you know what? We've said that a few times when we do them on away trips. We often do these, and it gets to the point where it's refused to sell. Refused to answer. Refused to answer it.
I don't think I couldn't sell. I couldn't sell any of those.
I tell you what, if you on away trips, they get really dark as well. We keep coming up with different ones, and it gets really, really, really dark. Some of the ones that we come up with. But anyway, so international breaks. Salute to England. Qualified. I believe, without conceding. Am I right? Without conceding a goal. Is that a stat?
Yeah. And do you know what? The better without Bellingham.
Yeah, do you know what? I feel like
he's the most overrated footballer I've ever seen. He was good at Dortmund, and when he went to Madrid, he walks around like he's King Dick, and demands and it's all about me. It's all about me. Doesn't put 100% in, and he walks around going, "Look at me, look at me," and well done to the manager for substituting him. Brilliant.
But I also actually think when Bellingham came on the other day, I actually think that Bellingham thought Bellingham was working quite hard. I think so. Whatever Tuchel has said,
keep him on the bench and play him as an impact player there because he might wake up.
Or alternatively, if he keeps working harder, because I think he was working a bit harder the other day. massive, massive, massive salute to Norway. It's actually unbelievable what they've achieved. And shout out to Haaland. 16 goals in 8 games. First time anyone has scored over 50 goals in under 50 games in over 50 years. The last guy to do it was it Bert? Oh, who's the German guy? Come on now, he's more your era. Is it
what centre forward?
Yeah. Was his name Bert Guller or something like that?
Bert Guller, yeah, like he's called.
Yeah. Also, you know what I saw, because it's quite interesting, because during this international break, right? That's it, Gerd Muller, thank you. During this international break, there's been a lot of talk about, you know, especially coming out certain fan bases about, international games are pointless and this and that. When you see the Norway team on that balcony in a square in Norway, and the square, as far as I can see, Norway fans celebrating, right?
Yeah.
I think you can't say, like, I understand international friendlies, but when people make out, I get to us as City fans, or to some people as City fans, you can say, oh yeah, like, and to me, I agree, City is more important to me than England is. However, as a footballer, if you do something for City, right, then firstly, you might not be a City fan. You're playing for City. Secondly, you've got the City fan base. Or if you do it for Arsenal, you've got the Arsenal fan base. Or if you do it for United, you've got the United fan base. When you're stood on that balcony and you've got your whole nation, right, happy because of what you've done, your whole nation, it's pretty special. And I'm intrigued to see how far Norway can now go. Like, are Norway
I tell you
dark
what,
horse?
I tell you what, I do like their left winger.
What, that Nusa?
Yeah,
he's just a bit. He's a little bit injury prone. That's the only thing. But I hear you. But Doku for Belgium scored 2 great goals, got an assist again. So Belgium
on fire at the moment, isn't he?
So for me, the left side at City, I think it's Doku's for me. I don't think we can be looking at other left-sided players. Who else qualified? Scotland. Do you know what? What a game, man.
Well, what about
Republic
of Ireland one night when they scored in the winner? That was good. And then Scotland the next night. Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, do you know what? Yeah, that and Parrott for Ireland. Firstly, he scores 2 against Portugal to win the game.
Yeah.
And then secondly, they're as good as going out to Hungary, and he comes back and scores a hat-trick. Bro, 5 goals in 2 games. He will never
Denmark.
He will never buy a pint of Guinness or a potato again.
Yeah, no. It was Denmark.
Or a leak. Yeah, absolutely phenomenal. No, the first one was Portugal.
Yeah, then Denmark was the other night.
No, Denmark wasn't. Denmark was Scotland. Ireland was...
I said, Scotland.
Yeah, no, Parrott was against Hungary, because suppose I was celebrating a bit too early. But do you know what? I was sat there and I'm looking at the World Cup, and at the moment, I think England and Scotland have qualified.
Yeah.
And Northern Ireland, Republic of Ireland, and Wales could all still qualify.
Yeah.
We could have all 5 nations at the World Cup.
Yeah, I know.
That I can't tell you the last time that's happened. I mean, have Northern Ireland even ever qualified for a World Cup?
Yeah, of course they have.
Northern Ireland, not Republic, Northern.
No, Northern Ireland, when they played in Spain, they beat Spain in Spain in the World Cup there.
When was that?
What was it about this? In the 80s?
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I remember watching it.
No, well, fairs. I see. For me, I remember Republic of Ireland. Oh yeah, please. I remember Republic of Ireland being in 94 or 1990. Republic of Ireland were in.
Yeah.
94 when England didn't qualify. But yeah, it would be. I'll tell you what, it would be. Sorry, what's this called? Soups. Toulouse. Right. So I've just been handed people. See, me personally, I'm a bit of a Richmond's. I just like a standard pork sausage, right? I don't like
1982 it was.
82, the year I was born.
Yeah.
So I wasn't born, in fact, at this point.
1982, and they beat Spain in the World Cup in 1982, 1-0 in the finals.
And yeah, very good point. Why the two best players in the world can't carry Sweden. Right, so I like a standard Richmond pork sausage, right? I am going somewhere with this, by the way. But my mate Soups, who I live with, he's one of these fancy, these fancy guys that likes a flavoured sausage. Pause. Big pause. This one is called a Toulouse. What's a Toulouse? What's in it? Garlic. Garlic. Bacon. Bacon in a sausage, people. Make that make sense.
Plenty of pork then.
Well, pork. So what he's telling me is there's pork in pork.
Pork, correct.
Well, no shit, Sherlock. Let's give it a go. Oh, it's a bit hot. Oh, well, yeah, it's called a Toulouse sausage roll. Very garlicky.
Very good sausage.
My favourite is a Cumberland, with spicy Cumberland.
I hate Cumberland as well. I don't like flavoured sausages. I just like a standard pork sausage.
Yeah.
That I'll give that a solid. Give that a solid 5.5 out of 10. Has anyone tried any of the Greg's festive stuff yet? Have you got Greg's over there?
No.
Oh, you're missing out.
I know. I used to have Greg's, but when I lived in England, but there's no Greg's over here. But mate, I'm not going to complain because the food in Melbourne is unbelievable, brilliant.
Yeah.
The pies over here are second to none.
Really? We now have Pie Mondays now. We have a different pie every Monday. And we were going through Marks and Spencer's pie selection. My God.
I must admit, Marks and Spencer's food shops, fantastic.
Yeah. Jessica, you're saying you only ever get the pizza. So yesterday I had a tandoori pizza, Greg's tandoori pizza. Quite nice. But then they do a flatbread, festive flatbread, which is chicken, stuffing, mayonnaise, and cranberry. Yeah. And then they do a festive bake, which is chicken, bacon, and cranberry sauce. That was quite nice as well. Anyway, people, 92 of you in here. So in my team of the season, in my combined 11, I'm not going to lie, I put Haaland up top.
Good.
I think what Haaland's doing, and I got him in over but unfortunately we had to have Rooney and Ronaldo as kind of like inside forwards. But right, we have a game this weekend. Newcastle United. How are you feeling about it, Alan?
I'm okay actually, but I'm fairly confident.
You are confident, yeah?
Yeah. Newcastle have got quite a few injuries, which I think they'll struggle with. Because the centre half's out. Is out.
Dan Burns out. Yeah. And I don't know if Joe Linton will be back or not because Joe Linton went off in the last game. So we'll see.
So it's like obviously they've got Trippier who's 34, 35, playing on the right side. So he won't be the quickest against Doku. So I'm fairly confident. I've got a sneaking feeling they might play what's the name in midfield though, City this weekend. And what's his face from Holland?
Who?
The Dutch guy, midfield. came from AC Milan.
Reinders.
Yeah, I've got a feeling they might play him.
So tell me your midfield.
I'm going to go Nico G.
Yeah.
Defensive midfield player. Will play with Foden and Reinders.
Someone said to me that Rodri was back. Does anyone? But I was looking this morning. I couldn't find anything. Has anyone heard anything on Rodri? How Rodri is?
Rodri's fit again, but there's no need to rush him back. We don't need him yet. Make sure he's fucking.
No. But if he's fit again, then he's fit.
All right, fine. He'll come off the bench and play for 20 minutes.
But have you seen that he's fit? Because I haven't seen the. I was looking earlier.
I've seen nothing. If you're saying he's fit,
thank you. Well, someone's saying here Rodri's training.
Right. Yeah, but training,
saying,
running around or fucking playing properly.
Perhaps someone's saying he's been back in training for about 2 weeks. Someone's saying not fully fit. Okay, if he's not fully fit, don't risk him. Simple.
No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. We don't need to. So I think he'll just tinker a little bit. Reinders will play. We've got plenty of players, mate. We need to give players games.
So are you playing Cherki on the right? Or are you playing kind of like Bernardo Silva, how he has played on the right? Or are you not playing Bernardo? Or are you not starting Bernardo?
I'm going to say give Cherki a go at the right hand side. You can always bring players on, mate, which is both with Bernardo and.
I think the one thing with Newcastle is Bruno Guimaraes, Tonali, Joe Linton, if he's there. Joe Linton's starting to drop off for me a little bit, but Bruno Guimaraes and Tonali, I think Reinders is too weak for that midfield for me. At this point, I think Reinders, I would not be starting Reinders in this game.
You had a good game for Haaland. I watched the game.
I just think physically wise. Sorry, Governor, how can I send you the link? That's why I was mentioning. Have you emailed me? If you've emailed me, then let me know how I can send it to you, and I will do. I don't know if you've emailed me. No.
Governor's in Queensland, isn't he?
Je ne sais pas. But Governor, if you want to join us, I just need to know. But yeah, for me, I'm going with the midfield for this game. I would go with the midfield of Gonzalez, Bernardo, and Foden.
So you're going not changing anything, are you really?
No, I wouldn't change anything. The only other thing you could do potentially would be no. I wouldn't change. Nah. And then I'd play start Cherki on the right again. I'd start Cherki on the right.
Martin, you'd have to take the text.
No, it's fine. Yeah, Martin, getting a response off of Martin's like getting flipping
he
water from
was
his
up
phone.
all night. It was up
exactly.
All night.
I know Martin's going to be sleeping. That's the thing. Yeah, Martin won't respond at this point, Governor. So actually, can you just explain to me? So what happened last night? You lot joined Lee's stream.
Well, I joined mid-afternoon for me.
Yeah.
So it was about 3:40. I joined Lee's stream until about 5:30 at night for here.
What, you, Martin, Patrick? Why?
Because Martin was already on, and Martin texted me saying, "Come on the stream." So I was like, I just finished sending CVs out to one of my clients. I thought, well, I'll come on for half an hour. Freaking hell.
Oh, no, you can't do half. No. One thing to know with Lee is when you start a stream with Lee, you're there for the long haul, bro.
Well, I found out the hard way.
Well, ain't no Lee stream that's half hour.
I know.
Listen, Lee's a good guy, man. He's a very good guy.
Yeah.
Jesus, sweet Jesus.
Yeah.
What was discussed? Was he positive about Arsenal at any point?
Not really.
No. Yeah.
I
I find it difficult sometimes because it's like,
I talked about the old team with Omri and
the good old days, eh?
the Bergkamp. They were brilliant. And then we talked about Spain.
Bergkamp or De Bruyne?
Oh, that's tough.
Is it? Call yourself a
KDB.
blue.
Well, the only way I could go, KDB was midfield, and Bergkamp was basically a number 10, wasn't he?
Yeah, different players, but
yeah,
that should have rolled off your tongue quicker.
Yeah, but Bergkamp was brilliant.
He was. Bergkamp. I mean, brilliant. I think Bergkamp and Ian Wright were fun to watch.
Yeah,
fun to watch.
Bergkamp was a genius, mate.
Yeah.
That goal is good. That goal is good in the World Cup where in the last minute when he. Do
you know what? That Dutch team probably should have achieved more. If it wasn't for in-house fighting, they probably would have achieved more. You know,
the Dutch side of all, even the old ones, they should have won the World Cup, mate, all day long.
Yeah, facts. But they like to argue amongst themselves, don't they? Right. So back to this Newcastle game now. It's funny. The other day, someone said on a stream, right, that Manchester City struggle against Newcastle.
Okay.
No, we don't, bro. No, we don't. I think it's pretty safe to say they're one of our whipping teams. So if it's at the Etihad, it's pretty simple. The last time Newcastle won at the Etihad was in 2014 in a League Cup.
I remember going up there, obviously, when we won the league, but I also went up there when it was Boxing Day and it's thick snow, and we were turning up very, very quickly. I think we scored after 35 seconds with Gareth Barry. Then Tevez was on fire.
Look, in the last 10 years, Newcastle have beat us twice at their ground. One of those being in a League Cup where we played Calvin Phillips, right? So last season, and there's no point in talking at the Etihad. Against Newcastle at the Etihad, it's just a City win, right? Away, we drew with them last season, away, 1-1. We lost to them the season before in the League Cup, but then beat them in the Premier League, 3-2.
Well, it's when KDB won the game.
Yeah. Drew with them the season before, 3-3.
Yeah.
And then after that, we pretty much beat them a lot at home. So I definitely don't think they're a bogey team of ours. But I do think this is a difficult game. I think the 5:30 kickoff, when Arsenal were facing Sunderland in a 5:30 kickoff, I was thinking, ooh. And I look at this game the same. I look at any away game. Evening kickoff on a Saturday is not a nice game.
No, it's not. It's not.
But what I would say is that this is a game where I think beating Liverpool has made the whole Premier League wake up and go, fucking hell, sit you here, right? If we beat Newcastle away, I feel like it's going to make Arsenal fans start to go, fucking hell. Because after that, they have to play Sunday against Tottenham. The week after, we've got Leeds at home, then they've got Chelsea away. So this is the point now where we have to just keep turning. We have to just keep getting 3 points and putting the pressure on Arsenal, because while they don't have Gabriel, while they still have these injuries, we've got to try and take advantage of that. We've got to hope that someone beats them. But the most important thing is, even if Arsenal drop points, if we are not picking up 3 points, it doesn't matter. We have to get the 3 points. Has to be 3 points at the moment every game.
Yeah,
and this is a hard one. It is a very hard one.
It's always because of the fan base there and the noise they make, which they do make a lot of noise at Newcastle. It's going to be tough, isn't it? It's going to be tough.
Apologies, I was just having to give Cass the laptop.
Okay.
Yeah, but
it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough because of the atmosphere there up there. Because it's always the fans are brilliant at Newcastle. They are. They make a lot of noise. They're passionate behind their club. So it'll be difficult. So we have to be up for it.
Yeah,
They will
100%.
fight.
We have to have Haaland up for it. Did you see what happened between Haaland and Mancini?
No.
So Mancini's son, I mean, right? Not Mancini. His son plays for
Go
Italy,
on.
doesn't he? So
Yeah, come on.
firstly, apparently he kept squeezing Haaland's bum, and then he flicked Haaland's ponytail, right? Now, Haaland didn't take note kindly to it, and Donnarumma came flying over. And it was quite interesting. Donnarumma came flying over to calm down Haaland, not to calm. He didn't try and calm down his own players. He's captain of Italy, but he went to Haaland. Fair play, and you could see him whispering in Haaland's ear. I think he was probably saying, "This is exactly what he's trying to do. He's trying to get you sent off. Calm down." But no, this is a game where we need Haaland to be. I mean, look, it was 1-1. And Haaland stepped up, scored 2 to make it 3-1. We need Haaland again. So far, this form of Haaland does not seem to be dipping. Haaland needs to get his 100th goal on the tune.
Well, it's not a bad place to get it because it's. I enjoy good St James's. Good atmosphere, big ground.
But their striker's good, man. That Walter made very good. He worries me a little bit.
Yeah. Absolutely.
He worries me a bit. I feel like my concern with Newcastle is they can transition well. So they could hit some counters.
The danger, we've got to be up for it because they're dangerous. They are dangerous.
Yeah, they are dangerous. Totally agree. Yes, Thunder Road. Hope you're good, Bo. Hope you are good. Hope you've had a good international break. But they're very, very, very good striker. Worries me a little bit. I can't lie. Them on the transition and Waldemort. Yeah.
But I do like their left winger as well.
Yeah, but right. So for me with Newcastle this season, I like him. Not Harvey Barnes. You're meaning Anthony Gordon.
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen Harvey Barnes? Harvey Barnes might switch. So Harvey Barnes apparently has only got one England cap. He might switch to Scotland.
Fair enough.
Well, now they're in the World Cup. But so no Pope, no Burn. Miles, do you know if what's it called? If Joe Linton, let me check Joe Linton if he's fit. Because
it'd be difficult. You think it's about them. You've got to be up for. Got to be up to the big time.
Hold on. Let me read this. So, let me read this to you, people. Newcastle United star ruled out v Manchester City as question marks over 6 players. So, let's have a look what star they're talking about. Early Newcastle team news ahead of the Premier League clash against Manchester City at St James's Park. Newcastle will make checks on several first-team players ahead of Saturday's Premier League clash at home to Manchester City. Right. Where's... hold on. This weekend sees Premier League title challengers... Manchester City visit Tyneside, and Howe will be forced to make at least one change to his starting 11 with Dan Burn unavailable due to suspension. In the absence of Lewis Hall and Livramento, Burn has moved out of position to left back. And a tough afternoon at the GTEC community was right. So it's not mentioning anyone else in there. Lewis Hall's back. Livramento might be back. Nick Pope and Aaron Ramsdale, possibly not so. So no mention of Joe Linton's. Hold on. Here's Joe. Anthony Gordon has been struggling with a hip problem in recent weeks. While it has been described as minor, it was enough for him to miss the Brentford game and pull out the England squad. Joe Linton wasn't called up to the Brazil squad, but had he been, his involvement would have been in doubt after he was withdrawn in the first half at Brentford. So we don't know on that. So at the moment, I guess we probably have to wait for a bit more team news today. See, people are still... what's this? Breaking news. Liverpool wanted swap deal of Fuldermaid with Alexander. So we will see. I don't know. This game is another one. I guess I seem to be saying it every week now, but I think every game is going to tell us a little bit more about City, right?
I just think we've got to keep going. If I had to review the start of the season, it's 11 games. We've got better pretty much every game.
Yeah.
So
with Villa being a setback.
But Brighton as well. We didn't play well against Brighton.
Yeah, but that was our third game. So if we're talking about getting better every game, that was at the start.
We were totally shite against Spurs. Everyone
again. That was the second game. Yeah.
But we look a team now where we didn't at the start.
I think we look like a team that's getting back to that confident Man City team. We're not there yet because you have to remember before we were treble winning, four-peat winning group of players. So the confidence was at a peak. The confidence could not have got any higher than the confidence we were playing with in that four-peat season. And I think that's probably why we got over the line, because I don't think we were that good the four-peat season. I think we probably just got it over the line with sheer confidence. But yeah, I think where I am back to, if I was to talk about my confidence with City, I am now back to a point where at the Etihad, I think we win every game.
Yeah.
Right. I now need it to get to a point where I'm looking at away games like this one and I'm saying that's winnable. Like I want to be going to places like Newcastle, going to places like Villa and picking up W's, not dropping points. I think that's, if we're going to win this league, we're going to have to pick up some big points away from home. And this is one of them. This is one of them. We failed with Villa. I personally think Pep got it wrong against Villa. If I'm Pep right now, I'm probably trying to keep it the same as against Liverpool. Can't see the. Are you not sure? Would you? What changes would you make?
Well, this weekend.
Yeah, to the Liverpool game.
Well, I think Cherky will come in and play because he needs a game.
Well, Cherky started against Liverpool. So that's not a change. So would you make any changes?
I'd put Reinders in there.
Instead of who then?
Instead of Bernardo.
What? Mate, you're off your rocker. Newcastle have got one of the most physical midfields in the Premier League, and you're going to drop Bernardo and play Reinders. Reinders will get manhandled. I think that's a risk. I mean, look, sometimes risks work, but for me, that's a risk. I think Bernardo has to start. I think Bernardo for me Bernardo for me would be one of the first names on the team sheet at the moment. Against Liverpool,
mate, I love Bernardo.
Yeah.
He's probably my favourite player right now in the City team, right? But I've also recognised that he can't play every game.
Really? What? I haven't seen signs of that.
I just think now and again you just give him some time out. Come off the bench.
So are you? But away at Newcastle's not.
I'm not dropping him and rotating.
No. But away against Newcastle is not a game that you do that in. I hear what you're saying. Home against Brentford, I get that. Away against Newcastle, I don't think that's the game where you go, I know, we're going to drop Bernardo, our captain, and our hardest working player, and bring in Reinders, who currently looks a little bit like he's lacking physicality against one of the most physical teams in the Premier League.
Okay, I accept what you say. It will be interesting to see what happens at weekend.
Yeah,
I think he will rest a couple of players.
Well, coming back from international duty, some players will have played more than others, but But I don't think it. Mate, this is Newcastle away. Why are we resting players against Newcastle away? I don't get it.
Well, we'll see, won't we?
So you don't think he'll go with the same team we started against Liverpool?
No.
Mad. You know, this is one of like
Pep,
this is a hard game,
mate,
bro.
Pep is mad, and you know he is.
Yeah, I mean, this season he hasn't been as bad though. I think, yeah, Gordon v Nunes, that will be an interesting.
We can't play the same.
No, you can't. But this is our first game back after the international break, and it's a very difficult away game. It's just it's a bizarre game to go. I know I'm going to rest players in.
What's our next game? Is it Champions League or not? Or is that the week after?
Our next game will be, I would imagine, Champions League against Leverkusen. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we've got a game on Wednesday night,
so we're more likely to rest. That's at home. So we're more likely to rotate against Leverkusen at home.
Do you think?
Yeah. We always. I mean, come on, bro. Look at the Champions League this season. Rico Lewis has been playing in midfield. Savio's been starting. Savio hasn't been as much of a starter this season. I think we're more likely to rotate against Leverkusen because this one, bro, we dropped points against Newcastle. Arsenal, I think, what will Arsenal go? What are they at the moment? 5? Are they? What are Arsenal clear? Is it 4 or 5? 4 points clear.
4.
So Arsenal go 7 points clear if we drop points against Newcastle potentially.
We'll win at the weekend. We have to.
Yeah, bro. We've got JMCFC's right. We've got Leverkusen at home, and then we've got Leeds at home. Right? You're not going to rest players against Newcastle, and then not against Leeds and Leverkusen. I think this is the game where you play your best 11, and then you rest in the other two.
Think Mamouche is going to get some minutes?
Now I think Marmoush might get some minutes against Leverkusen, maybe.
Okay.
I mean, Marmoush, do you know what? Actually, if we think back to last season, Marmoush's best game was against Newcastle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But it was at the Etihad.
Yeah.
Marmoush scores at the Etihad. Don't know if Marmoush has bagged much away from the Etihad. Scored against Swansea at Swansea, I guess. But
we've got to try and give him some games because he's a class player.
Yeah. And also, we need to give him games to get him up to pace so that we can rest Haaland. Now that Haaland... But I feel like Leeds is an example. Haaland will want to play against Leeds, won't he?
Yeah, he's born in Leeds.
Yeah, want to play against Leeds. But I can imagine Marmoush getting game time against Leeds. I can imagine Marmoush getting game time against Leverkusen.
Yeah.
Although I did read something, JMCFC, you might know on this, did read something this morning that maybe Haaland might have got a slight knock for Norway.
Yeah, he did got knocked. Got kicked.
But sorry, not against Norway, against Italy. So, but no, for me, I would not change that team one way. The only thing I'm thinking is, would I play anyone over Turkey? But I don't think I would. I think I'd start.
We've got plenty of players to pick from, haven't we?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's if you look at the United game, the Arsenal game, the Liverpool game, the games where I think we put in real fucking good, solid, hard-working performances, it's been a very similar lineup to the way we started against Liverpool. So this one away against Newcastle, I would that's true, Marmoush leaves in 3 weeks for AFCON.
We'll see what that's early, isn't it? AFCON?
Yeah, it is early. Yeah, it's early. Starting in December this year, not in January.
Well,
so based on that, do you really care about giving Marmoush that much game time if he's going away in 3 weeks?
We've got to learn to play without him.
I think I'd probably start him against Brentford just so we can rest Haaland. But if I, it wouldn't be a priority to me.
How long are they away for?
I think it's up to 7 games, but you've got to remember that the games in January, one of them will be a League Cup, one of them will be an FA Cup. So I think it's round about 4 Premier League games, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Someone probably knows a bit better than me, but I'm pretty certain it's round about 4-5 Premier League games, and that's if they do well. But we've got 2 players going. There's some teams that have got shitloads of players going. That'll be good to watch as well. It's in Morocco this year. So Ait Nouri and Marmoush will both be going. But you know what? O'Reilly's in O'Reilly we trust. I did actually read this morning as well that Nathan Ake is a little bit frustrated with game time. So we have to remember Ake, Vardiel can both play on the left as well.
Yeah, mate, I understand that.
Yeah.
He's bound to be, mate.
Yeah, he is, because he knows that he's missing out on Haaland because of it. But at the same time, if I'm Nathan Ake, although and I think frustrated is a fair word to use, because frustrated is not the same as angry. And Well,
he's been warned by the manager, and he's been warned by Haaland.
I've been at a hotel before where basically I thought I'd checked in. Sorry, I thought I'd booked it for one weekend when I'd actually booked it for the next weekend. And I was down there in London, needed a hotel room, and basically was saying, look, I've gone online, I've found one. If I book that now, you can cancel this one, give me my money back. And they were like, no, we can't do that. And I was saying, no, but I know that you can do that because I've had that done by booking.com before. And they were saying, no, we can't do that. I said, could you get your manager, please? They went to get the manager. The manager came out and straight away goes, we can't, said, no, sir. And I said, could you just speak to me first before you say no, so I can explain how it's worked for me previously with booking.com. And he started shouting, sir, I feel threatened. You're getting very aggressive and angry. And I said to him, please, no. There's no sort of anger here. If there was I haven't touched you, I haven't got in your face at all. I'm just frustrated. And there's a big difference. Now, if Ake was angry, I'd think, but at the end of the day, you should have, oh, look what we've got in here. Hitting 100 goals for a plastic club with no history or real fans. It's dark. Yeah, thanks for joining us. Just to let you know, there's a channel called The Catch Up. It's an Arsenal channel. They've just gone live. Being an Arsenal fan watching a Manchester City channel, it's dark. But for Ake, back to the Ake talk, I understand his frustrations, but at the same time, you know, how available was Ake last season? So
well,
there we go. Someone's literally said it. Someone has literally said it as I was saying it. What's Ake frustrated about? Where was he last season? Needs to chill on the bench. And that's the truth. It's like, I understand why you would be frustrated, but, you know, O'Reilly came in last season and was absolutely quality as a left back. JMCFC, who else is frustrated? Who else is frustrated? Be interesting to know. Who else do you think could be frustrated at City at the moment? Marmoush could be frustrated. Yeah, I think that's a fair one. Ait Nouri.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the thing is, if we're talking Marmoush, Bob as well. Bob's frustrated. See, right, Bob should be frustrated with himself. If I'm being honest here, right, Bob should be frustrated with himself because he's been given chances this season and he hasn't taken them. Marmoush and Ait Nouri have...
Isn't Nouri going to the AFCON?
Yeah, but they've both been injured. Both him and Marmoush have been injured. So at the same time, it's like, you know, Ait Nouri, you started the season playing for us. You got injured. O'Reilly's come in and he's looking quality now. You know,
Bob got on the pitch up midweek for Norway and set one of the goals up. So, to be fair, he did. But
for City, Bob's been underwhelming this season.
Yeah, but at least he got on and got some game time. Hopefully his confidence will improve from that. It's all down to confidence and getting game time. So, you know, we'll see.
Yeah. And, of course, James Trafford will be frustrated. I expect he'll go out on loan in January. I think he will.
Well, Yeah, I can't blame him. He needs to play. Keeper, if you're a keeper, you can't play any other position, can you? So at his age, if he was, what we laughing at? What?
The thought of fuck it. Yeah, we can't play you in goal, but do you fancy a run out as centre back?
Yeah, and they can. Well, the thing is, if he wants to go on the England trip to America for the World Cup, he needs to be playing first team football. From
See,
January.
again, not at the moment. Not at the moment. He was still in that England squad the other day. So,
well, we'll see. We'll see, won't we? I reckon he will go out January. I said it.
The thing
I said
is,
it at
though,
the time.
I do think JMCFC is right that if he goes out, then City will be going into a title race with who is our backup keeper.
Well, you know who our backup keeper will be.
Who?
The one that played last year.
Well, currently he's not even our third choice, so why would it be him?
They just step up for the rest of the season, won't he?
Yeah, but currently he's not even making the bench as our third choice keeper, right?
Well, he will do that, won't he? Just move onto the bench.
Hold on. Currently, he's not making it as our third choice keeper. Why would he skip to becoming our backup like that? He's our fourth choice.
Trafford's going. Trafford will go.
He's our fourth choice keeper, right? So if Trafford goes, he doesn't become our second. He would become our third choice keeper. Our second choice keeper with Bertinelli is not good enough. So I actually think City might try and keep hold of Trafford.
Well, we'll see, won't we? We'll soon find out. We're only 2 months away from finding out.
Because Bettinelli was only brought in for the quota side of things. Bettinelli was brought in to hit the quota like Carson, right? But somehow Bettinelli is on our bench over Ortega, which means that Ortega's form in training must have dropped drastically. His form must have really, really dropped. I don't know, because I'm with you that I think the best bet for Trafford and the best bet for Ake and the best bet for a few other players might be to go out on loan. But here's the thing.
Do you know what I would do with Ake? I'd try and get him on a swap deal with Mark Gay or some money. I'd try and get Gay.
We'd have to put a lot of money with him.
Fine.
I can't. What, in January? Yeah, Gay's not coming to City in January.
He's going to Liverpool, definitely.
Not in January. I don't think he goes anywhere in January. I think he stays put. Gay at the moment is definitely going to the World Cup. He's on his last year of his contract. So if he stays till the summer, he pockets all the money himself. If he goes to Liverpool, Gahey's not. If he goes to Liverpool or City or anywhere else, all of a sudden Gahey might be not playing every week.
There's teams in Spain sniffing around him as well, quietly.
But I don't think anything will happen till the summer because at the moment, Gahey knows he's going to the World Cup because Gahey is going to play every game for Crystal Palace. Looks like Crystal Palace are going to qualify in Europe, so he gets a chance to, add to that FA Cup and potentially go on and win a European trophy with Crystal Palace, and he will be going to the World Cup. If he leaves Crystal Palace and goes to Liverpool, he's not guaranteed silverware, firstly, now, because of how they're performing. And secondly, all of a sudden, if he falls out of favour, he might fall out of favour for England as well. I don't know. I think the Gahey one's interesting. See, if we got Gahey now, would he start for City? I don't think he would.
No.
That's the thing with getting defenders of Gahey's quality now and where they are, that he's not gonna start over Diaz, is he? The form Diaz is in, and he's not gonna start over Vardy, although I do feel like Vardy maybe needs a bit of a rest. He looks a bit tired. He'd be one I might consider against Newcastle. He's one I might consider. I think we need him. I think he's very important. But in recent games, I feel like Vardy's looked a little bit. Either he's carrying a knock or he's a little bit tired.
Well, he came off, didn't he, for international midweek?
Did it? He scored
Guardiola.
as well, didn't he? He scored. Did he come off?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, right. So you're saying, are you saying an easy win, or are you saying
I think we'll win. It'll be tight though.
tight? Yeah. You know what? This is one where I can't predict it. I'm not as nervous as the Villa game, but I'm a little bit nervous going into this one. Can't lie. He has had a knock. Right, he's got a knock. Fair enough. Well, the good thing is, people, the most important news is City are back, Premier League football is back, and we haven't got an international break, I think, until March.
It's going to be a busy weekend of sport this weekend for me.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, you've got what's it called starting, isn't you?
The Ashes.
I was listening on the radio yesterday I believe over in Australia, free, not through paid. It's on 2 channels, and then it's covered by 5 radio stations.
It's on Channel 7 and Foxtel, which is like Sky.
Yeah.
Okay. It's on 2 channels watching for that because you have a free. All the main sporting events are on free to air, so that everyone can watch. Right, and cricket's the #1 game over here, so they'll be watching it. And listen to this: there's 30,000 POMs in Perth right now.
Sorry, what are POMs? English
people.
Why are they called POMs?
Prisoner of Old Mother England, Pommy. That's what they call us, POMs. So
is that that have travelled over there, or a lot of them from Australia?
Yeah, there's 30,000 English travelled over to go to the Test match, not just in Perth, but for Melbourne and Sydney, which is always the most popular ones because it's at Christmas time and New Year.
Right,
there's going to be 35 to 40,000 English here.
Quality.
That's absolute quality.
Yeah, proper.
Yeah. So it's 40,000 at the MCG and the SCG, all fighting for tickets for 5 days. It's going to be, the pubs will be brilliant. We really will. You
have a good time.
Yeah, we will. So tomorrow,
Are you going?
I'm going to the MCG and the SCG.
Right. Okay.
Which is Melbourne Cricket Ground and Sydney Cricket Ground for them Test matches.
Tomorrow, is one of them this weekend, or?
It's in Perth.
Right. Okay. So you're not going to this one.
4.5 hours to play. So it's like I've got my screen here connected to my Apple box to watch the when I'm working tomorrow here. I'll be like keeping an eye on silent, watching the game.
Nice. Well, you enjoy it. And of course, you'll have City on Saturday night. I am going down to London this Saturday to take in some of the festive Christmas places. Going to be going, and
it's not far, is it? At the end of the day, and hopefully you were here got some good news that weekend as well.
Hopefully so. Yeah, I tell you what. Yeah, you'll certainly be getting more. It sounds weird, but you'll be getting more shows on the channel the minute that's sorted. Because at the moment, it's just still in the back of my head, and it's making me kind of, just a bit on edge until I get it. But people, 120 of you here. Please make sure you do smash the like button and stay put. Right, this is going to redirect you over to a new channel. My friend Catch and SB run. Cass is actually on it right now. So what I want you to do is I want you all to stay here, go over there, smash a like as soon as you get in there, and then call them all rags and bottle jobs because it's Arsenal and Man United. So rags and bottle jobs. And we will be back. There's going to be a Newcastle preview in the next 24 hours. We're just trying to line up who we're going to do that with. And then, of course, tomorrow morning, there will be my show with LB. Also, please do make sure you go and check out OK Jerseys. I know a lot of you ordered from them. Very happy with what you've got. They do every City shirt you could possibly want, old and new. £15 top quality for only £15. Delivery usually takes round about 2 weeks, people, as well. So go and make sure you go and check out OK Jerseys. You can see it all below. The QR code's there, or just type in OK Jersey in Google. And I will be back tomorrow, I promise. Until then, we are out.
See you guys.
Burla.